Good evening. Welcome to an event celebrating an organization that has a unique and invaluable impact on children and families. We're honored to be recognized as the recipients of the 2022 Neisser Award. I stand here tonight representing child life specialists from across the city, from UI Health, from Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital, and from Rush University Medical Center. For the last 17 years, I've worked as a child life specialist at Rush Hospital, focusing on the psychosocial needs of children and families thrown into the depths of the most stressful, anxiety-provoking moments of their lives. However, regardless of what a child might be enduring medically, they're still a child, someone who thrives on play, on joy, on being able to express themselves and engage in the little moments that allow them to just be kids. Almost 20 years ago, I walked into the Child Life office, brand new at Rush, and saw a man, he's here somewhere, in a dimly lit office with art and poems all over the walls. He was diligently working with who I came to learn were artists in residence. And as I got to know Paul, the founder of this amazing organization, and learn more about what was happening, I realized it was a one-of-a-kind program. They were providing art education to children experiencing illness and hospitalization. But really, it was so much more than that. Snow City Arts allows the child to become the artist, to step outside of their illness and themselves and in treatment and just be a kid. The space is created for them to express themselves, to gain control in a world where so much of that is taken away by medical interventions. And as a valuable extension of the work we do as child life specialists, Snow City artists build those relationships with patients and give them new and creative outlets for coping. Snow City Arts has transformed from being a guy with an idea and a small team of artists at Rush to being an organization that impacts children and families beyond the hospital walls, to being what you all see here tonight. So many artists, so many young people who've become artists they didn't even know they were, so many supporters spread across hospitals and the community. The growth of this organization means more to children and families than we could put into words because it allows something so unique to happen at the hands of a child. When we asked one of our 9-year-olds why they like to work with Snow City Arts, he said, "They keep me distracted when I don't want to think about all the hard things." He summed it up perfectly. Snow City Arts is here for kids on days when they desperately need a distraction to focus on fun and creativity. They're there to spend 3 hours with a teen, helping them transform their emotions into a rap song about their struggles. And they're also there on a happy summer day when the biggest thing on a kid's mind is ice cream and he wants to write a song about it. And in these moments, when the art happens, time seems to stand still. They're no longer a child battling against symptoms or pain and fear. They're a doer, a creator. They're taking control and sharing themselves in the most beautiful and captivating ways, removed from the stressors. After almost 3 decades, 24 years to be exact, I think, whether you've been at one gallery night or many, you've probably all thought this: art is awesome. It's unique, it's hands-on, it's individualized, and it's just the right balance of novel and thought that kids need when they're in the hospital. It gives them a chance to be transported out of their room, out of their illness, and into a place where they gain strength, even for just a few seconds, in the face of adversity and apart from doctors and nurses and even their caregivers. But something that people don't often talk about is how Snow City Arts allows children to leave a legacy behind. I remember the moment I realized perhaps embodies the biggest impact this organization has come to have on kids and families. Imagine for a minute, you're 11 years old, coming to the hospital since you were an infant, sometimes staying for months at a time. You're spunky, you're strong, you're outgoing. You've been diagnosed with a lung disease that you know you may not get to experience your teenage years. And in the meantime, you're missing out on family and friends and school. You have one dream: to write and publish a book. From there, the partnership arises. With the Child Life team, you write a book, carefully crafted alphabet with pictures, and your personally woven words right through. And then, in comes Snow City Arts, helping you put your voice to the story, sharing that story with family and friends by creating a virtual narrated copy. 5 years later, that book and that voice live on every day in our hospitals and with her family, and experiencing a memory that's unmatched. You see, Snow City Arts is way more than just artists or the art. It's about making memories. It's about a lasting legacy. And that's why the collaboration with Snow City Arts matters.